Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Sorry about that. I'm the Ninja Stalker, and this is BioShock 2 Remastered. Now, I was doing a Let's Play on BioShock 1 Remastered, but I was running into issues where whenever I pulled up the map via the select button on my PS3 controller, which is connected to my laptop here, the game would crash, and the last time I saved was a while ago, and I sort of need to use the map to check around. So, I mean, I can play the game. I can continue to play the game without the map, but I was using the map to sort of help me out. And so now we're on this game without completing the first game, but it is because I want to see if this game is going to crash the same way that the first game did. If it doesn't, we'll continue through and finish it. If it does, then the problem is the master version. And what we'll end up doing is reinstalling BioShock 1 and 2, but as the non-remaster version. And then after that, of course, we do have BioShock Infinite. I do have to apologize in advance because there are a bunch of Let's Plays that I do get started, or that I have started on this channel, and I don't get to finish. It's just how it is with me sometimes. Graphics. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Distortion. Pretty cool. Supposed to be on there. Let me see. Maintain UI aspect ratio. Yeah. Okay, customize controls, gameplay options, dialogue. We want all that. We want subtitles. Difficulty is set at medium. Okay. Let's go back. Why does it say load game? I don't have. Well, why offer a load game if there is no load? That's just weird. Right. Let's. Okay. What do we have? Select difficulty easy. You're new to the shooters. You've played other shooters. You've played a lot of shooters. I've played a lot of shooters, but considering how long it's been since I've played shooters, we're gonna go with medium because the last time I've really played shooters, oh god, especially consistently, shooters consistently, oh my goodness, that was a long time ago. Freaking how old am I right now? Oh god. Woo. Yeah, we're gonna go with medium. Now, BioShock 2, I think, takes place after BioShock 1, and you play as a different character from BioShock 1. I don't remember much of the story of BioShock 1. I do remember the story of BioShock Infinite. Well, a little bit. But let's see. Alright, so it's 1958. That's a little after the Korean War, or conflict rather. It started in the 1950s with Korean conflict, and it's pretty much been going ever since. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? We got big heavy footsteps. Alright, we see that it's a Big Daddy, but are we the Big Daddy or not? About to find out.
Look, Daddy, it's you.
Alright, so we're playing as Big Daddy.
Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Check it out. Now, notice the design of the Big Daddy that we're playing as. He is one of the, I think, older models. Because there are other models of Big Daddies around the game. And we've seen other models of Big Daddies in the game from the first game, I believe. That's just...
More angels, Daddy. This way.
It's just cute and disgusting at the same time.
Come with us, little girl.
You want some, big guy? Bigger than hard, harder than
He didn't get a chance to finish what he was gonna say.
Get out of here, freak!
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head.
You can see he doesn't want to, but he has to because of that.
Fire.
BioShock 2. And you see the little crustaceans and barnacles, or whatever the hell those things are, forming. Nasty business. 10 years later, after that date. So what was it, 58? So now it's 68? Good God, that's a muscle car era right there. I'd like to say it's like the start of the muscle car. Well, actually, the start of the muscle car era, I think it was like 1964, 65, I believe. To me, though, the real start of it, 1968 all the way to 72, because 73 and 74 had some of the ugliest muscle cars around. Here's our character. Apparently he has his helmet on. I don't know how that's possible. We had the helmet off, and we've just been sitting on the ground for some time. What I do want to fix, though, is the vertical sync. Yes, so now keep it at 60 frames per second instead of up at the, what was it at, 200 and something. But at least it'll fix the screen tear that was going on. What do we have here? Drill, select weapon, use first aid kit. No. Use eye hypo. Is there a jump button? Chamber brings you back to life. Okay. One of the little girls. Not our particular daughter, I don't believe, unless our guy's hallucinating. But, I think in this game they introduce big sisters, I think is what they're called, or big mamas or something, I don't know. Hey, what do you know? It doesn't crash when I go to this. Awesome. Unless it'll crash later on. Okay, so we just saw one of them. Agility, athleticism, acrobatics. These are things that we have to watch for because we do not have that. Ooh, what do we have here?
Lesson 1, Mop Jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
If you're stuck. Yeah, give me a hint. The power is out in the pool room, keeping the exit shut. Find the electro bolt plasmid. Okay. Okay, so there's a plasmid. I thought I was supposed to hit it or something, and then it'll eventually do what I wanted it to do. Okay. Potted meat. I'll take that fuel drill.
See? Incurable. Just like I said.
Smarter than Einstein. True as Hercules. And like a fire with a snap of his finger. Aren't you as good as my daddy, mister? Now if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden,
1540.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
in the garden we are growing. Many changes will be flowing. If you wanna be amazing, see the flowers we are raising. Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
Oh shit.
Daddy!
Oh, check it out. It's a little me. Pack of cigarettes. Yeah, I forgot. Cigarettes are bad. Bad for your health, so you shouldn't take those. I mean, it'll bring up your... Forgot what the blue stuff's called. It'll bring up your Eve. Is that what it is? Eve? But it's no bueno. And apparently, one of the little sisters... Ah, damn it, did I do it again? Is helping us. Our Eleanor.
Oh, you'll love this. Just adore it. Boy, the bank sent you, didn't they?
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
Now, they have these other big daddies all over the place that you can, I think, engage and get special stuff from them. But you have to really go out of your way to do it. See, there's another one, and he's different from the others. Mostly non-threatening unless you know, approach them and do something you're not supposed to.
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor. Yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Get out of my way!
So Sophia Lamb had a daughter named Eleanor.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
So she wants to be the mother of everybody, huh?
I am back in Rapture after so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up and think of me no more.
Bridget
After what I
Tannenbaum.
once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
Okay, so Tannenbaum, she originally was a part of the project that turned the little ones into what they were, and then she stopped and rescued them. But is that a reference to the first game? Because I thought you were a male character in the first game, unless you ran into her in the first game, which I don't recall or remember. But she's now in this game, and she's trying to fix things, and she came back because she's noticing that a lot of little kids are being kidnapped and brought here to be experimented on, which would probably suggest that that was the same deal that happened to the original kids, unless they were specifically created. Alright, so here's one of the other big daddies here. In this one, we have rivets, dollars, which I'll take, and give me that gun. Okay, so that's how we switch. We can go with the rivets. Ah, and you could just change like that. Okay, cool. Now, wasn't there an ammo change-out thing going on? Hypos. Nothing in supplies. Take that. Oh, dude, you can't aim. I was like, how do I aim? Do not disturb little sisters. But I guess the question is, why were they created? Seems like the little sisters are pulling something out of the dead people, which I forgot what it was called. And
barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Stay dead this time!
alright, something happened to me. I think I might have ingested something that caused my character to flip out or something. I don't know. Take that rivet gun. And I think this might have been the beginning of the first game when we came into Rapture. Now, is this just the other side that I could have walked in on? Yeah, it's just the other side I could have walked in on. Okay. Damn it, I wanted to go to the trash can.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Okay, so it's Big Sister. Damn it! You're pissing me off.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis, and already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. And she deems it necessary to chide me for working. The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Shit.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there. As our character sadly looks on because we want our daughter, but everyone else has got theirs. Big sisters. You know, I'm wondering if the big sisters were the original little girls from the first game and they just happen to have grown up and have been altered and changed. I'm wondering. Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Okay, so she called us Delta. I'm guessing that's the model series that we are, is Delta series. It's probably one of the older models. Yeah. does look like... Yeah, that's what I thought.
Come on, come on! Dr. Lamb says babies like music.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
To fire at machines to subvert them to your side. Well, that sucks. I didn't think he'd get hurt if you didn't use it in time or something. Now, I think I could deactivate it and get ammunition from it, but I wanted to do some more.
You can't ignore me!
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Andrew Ryan. Was that the bad guy of the first game or the good guy of the first game? Let's hack that shit. Ah, fuck. And I made it cheaper. I thought red was like really, really good. Alright, I got two of them. Where's the other one? I thought there was a third one flying around that was bad.
Until the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun.
There's Andrew Ryan.
Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the Cheka police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
Okay, so I think he's the bad guy of the first game.
know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
You're a terrible woman.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you. Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Where the hell were you when I needed you? And where's your friend?
Careful. Security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
I just tell her, baby, I want a child and a discussion. Just like that.
Right, hello?
Someone there?
Who's there?
Can of beans. Go, my minions! Go!
Trying to concentrate! Get away! I'll scream!
Kill him!
It's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
She grew up. Telekinesis.
objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Oh my god.
He's up topside now, eyeballing with all the can-can girls. And if anybody gets lippy, Hal, he's got the bomb.
Seriously told kindergarten We're after the pet. End of story.
Oh my god. He died.
Without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. But these days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you. I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise. But then, the great chain snapped. Now paradise is dying, and you with her. But we are never alone. We shall live on, join the Rapture family, and be reborn.
Circus of value.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain. Quickly, head for the elevator.
Let's fix your face, baby! Come on! I just want to go! Where are you going, honey?
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Special ammo. Oh, these things. Give me a second. I'm texting, so just bear with me. Now, let's see. There. She'll hack.
shit up. Yeah! Gunning for number one.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape. Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Sophia Lamb has taken the Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
I think Sinclair's a bad guy. Ryan Amusements. Esquire. What is an Esquire? Yeah.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Some money. Wouldn't it be nice if just anywhere you go, you open stuff up and you can find money in it? just you as a kid walking down the street, you see a box or something, you just open the shit up and there's like money in there. Jeez, our Savior. She will be reborn.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
So it sounds like she's not really her mother.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Okay, so we're an alpha model, but we are called Delta because there's a signal, or there's a symbol, excuse me, not signal, there's a symbol on us that's a Delta symbol. So we're the
Welcome
alpha.
to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
So, yeah, so we're an alpha model, but we're called Delta because we have a Delta symbol on us, which makes us unique. And then he mentioned our condition, which I'm guessing is the condition of being a big daddy. And apparently there's a way to fix that, cure that. Up and upgrade. What do we have? What is this? Cooling nozzles lubricate the drill, reducing speed of fuel consumption. Well, that's very good. Drill damage increase. Good. Drill. What is this? This machine will be disabled after the upgrade is applied. You must have both previous. Okay. River damage increase. Higher pressure firing mechanism provides greater penetration and damage. I think I want to increase the drill. I think the drill might be the better thing to increase because we can use that on the bigger bosses. And I'll use the rivets on the minor people. So, let's see. Let's go with fuel efficiency first, and then we'll go with increase of damage. Because I'm thinking that fight with the big sister is going to be an issue. But with the fuel efficiency increase, we'll be able to last longer with the drill and fuck her up.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Can I again, Mr. B?
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Ain't that enough for you?
Well, well, well. Minigun that uses 50 caliber rounds, huh? Now imagine upgrading this. Now this is a weapon. This is indeed a weapon. We'll hold on to that until the situation gets pretty bad.
Get yourselves hid! No walk-ups this time! Daddy's take aim! Fire! Easy. Oh,
I'll not be toyed with.
plague upon you! I work all the time! That's awful rude, running out on me! Just let me!
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan.
Pick up tonic. Passive abilities add a variety of helps. Unlike plasmids, you'll never have active tonics. They take effect as soon as you equip them. Okay. Tonics. A new tonic sports boost. In today's it never hurts to be a little faster. Remember, you have to outrun the craze splicer.
Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here. Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected peril.
I I love the kids in Miss English third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie? Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Donnie's a little asshole.
Someone must be on the property.
Pile of junk. You broke it, didn't you, Edna?
I inherited all this!
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
God damn it. I gotta go find wherever the fuck I was. Shit out of you.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Okay, so that's where we go for the atom. And I'm guessing in much like other games, if you want a whole lot of Atom, you're probably going to have to kill the little girls. Or otherwise, if you want a decent amount of Atom, then it's just save the girls. And of course, if you don't want any Adam, then just be an asshole.
Down to tea. I think I'll send her an introduction by post. A prowler?
Your kind ain't welcome here. Help! Run! We're in the middle of something!
I switched on my side! Huh? I know what your type is looking for, and you won't get it!
Can't hack it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. So, you think you're getting out of here?
The collection. Give it away.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance. Mere engines of self-interest. Together, we are the family. And through unity, we transcend the self.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Open up, no!
I hear a creaking of the floorboard.
Okay. Oh, we got heavy ones. I didn't know that. Alright, finally push forward.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Prefer your combat up close personal with drill power. Your drill attacks do more damage. Shit, yeah. So little sister ahead. To get at him, you must deal with her big daddy first. He will not attack you until you do. Be prepared for a difficult fight. Shit. That's probably why they got this little thing. Come on up, little guy. You gonna help me out. Shit. Getting a little bit faster.
Now that big daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good. Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
So these ones were called bouncers.
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
You're just gonna forget about him like that? Jesus. There's two in the area.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those
Sufficient
things?
power to any individual.
I've got to find her, now more than ever.
We must therefore eradicate tyranny at the genetic level to end sin itself. That is the family. That is our cause.
Rapture has been our test, Father. Haven't I proven myself yet? Where is my reward?
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
God damn it.
Seven horns!
That child, you monster! Own up to your punishment! She's helpless! Stealing! I know it! I'm still better off than you.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
Damn right you do.
Adam, Daddy, here. Angel is on the inside. Adam inside.
Angels remember, so we remember.
Stupid bitch. What'd you get? Hey! Hey!
Daddy,
take it all.
Are we gonna be together again?
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
I told you about this one.
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the city of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean, it is natural to wonder if the danger has passed. If those we left behind will ever come to their senses. So, let us imagine, you and I, what might befall.
Oh, what am I supposed to do with this little sister? Am I supposed to let her go in those little holes or whatever?
You gotta remember, I'm the man of the house, and you gotta get What's that? Seven eyes!
Damn it. Okay, like, was it over there? Okay, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Why am I lost?
Just a place for her.
Pierce my
Come
soul.
on!
Go! You'll find me.
Don't back on me. Just let me.
That's
I
right.
was just getting warmed
Keep
up.
running, Howard.
Times may be unkind, but did you have to take our home? Come out from hiding, thief!
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are the state. We are God. We demand our share.
Hail! Stop following me!
Right here. See it glow?
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Child, no! Give me shelter. Oh, yeah!
Ridiculous!
Sure! Stash myself!
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
How I long for one night in a warm... And that monster!
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
The parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours. a service. The scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrendered.
Parasite's a big ass hand. That's awesome.
An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Drop that poor little girl. She's helpless. Yes, run!
Here's my soul. He flees from the light. The convent. He's gone. Glory be to God. Come out by the grace of the Lamb.
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. What it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. What it cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it on. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Hack safes allow you to search them. Get blue bonus while hacking. Get a blue bonus while hacking for additional cash. Wait a minute, so if I get the blue ones, when I hack something, I get cash for it? I thought I was paying cash for a payout. Oh, I guess you get a free item if you do that. Oh, okay. Alright, bringing the little sister event allows you to choose whether to rescue or harvest her. If you harvest her, you get maximum atom to spend on plasmids, but she will not survive the process. If you rescue her, you get less atom, but the girl will be cured. Cool. That aspirin, son. Rescue, harvest. Okay, hopefully I pressed the right button here.
Thank you.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough atom now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Let me see something. Okay, there's a little sister. Station, Adam, bot shutdown.
You were the first Save me, oh no!
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no, the child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Oh, wait, hold up. Can I play that again?
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents
Motherfucker was like all over the place. Hold
to
on.
twist the lies of church
Show me that again, please.
believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no, the child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Oh my god. Just see the way he was just flopping all over the place like, no, please! Oh, that's awesome. Oh god, that's awesome.
Boy.
Alright, weapon upgrade.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what? And he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
Jobs change history. Alright, so we can increase damage with the drill. Not a bad idea. Rivet gun we've been using. We can increase the clip size, which will allow us to hold more ammunition. The machine gun I've been enjoying. Let's see. Machine gun damage increase, machine gun recoil reduction. That's pretty good. Let's increase the clip size. No, let's increase the damage for that. God, it's so hard to choose because now the rivet box looks a little different. We can hold more ammunition.
Where? Come on! Where'd you go?
Which is good considering I can't shoot for shit. Can I just smoke a cigarette? Alright, let's see what do we got here. Go with you. Go with you. Go with you, and let's get the blue. Yeah. God! Open friendly alarms from the security cam. Do it.
I'm gonna stash myself!
Tyranny itself.
Unable to provide for itself, the need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface. But you may bring the world to you if you know someone who belongs in Rapture. Write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom, and you never know. The next new face might be familiar. I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Hold it! Now! Into the... Come on, Toppers! Tear this place down!
Drop that at once. It's priceless. Couple some oaths.
I need your
Okay, so what's interesting to know is I didn't know if you search the machine guns, you'll actually get ammo out of them. So that's something new. Let's check the map real quick. Gatherer's Garden. I think that's where we're supposed to go. And I don't see any more little sisters. So.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't. Smart daddies get spliced at the garden.
Alright, we need Incinerate. We have 160. What is this? First aid kits also give you Eve. That's a pretty good deal right there. Health upgrade increases your maximum health. That's also pretty good. And Incinerate. So we need Incinerate.
Light up enemies to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
Cool. Oh wait, we can get these ones. Alright, well, go ahead and increase my shit, yo.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the Incinerate Plasmid. Say, Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more than lighting the fireplace with a snap of your fingers?
Sure about that? Tom fucked up. Shit.
Oh, a party. But this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light from the cigar, and no one can help him.
I tried lighting his cigar, but you know, shit happens, yo. Alright. Who's got the balls? Who wants to die? Circus of value. No refunds, no returns. Let's get this ready, because I think... Oh my god! Burn! Bitch! Burn for your transgressions! Oh shit. Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh Jesus!
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit colony ride.
Awesome. Now, were there any other... That's a negative. Auto hack. Ooh, I didn't know there was an auto hack. That's the only ammo we have right now. Rivets, heavy rivets. Probably should have just spammed the trap rivets and then go to the next.
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
Hold up. Wasn't there something around here that I needed to melt to read the, or listen to the... Yeah, that's it right there.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved, and now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone. And I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
What's going on? Save the likes of you!
You can't ignore me!
Andrew Ryan. He reckoned the free market was some kind of Holy Spirit gonna lead us all over the rainbow. And I reckon it's a big fat hooker too dim to spot a wooden nickel. So old Andy went and became his own ghost, and I whittled nickels till I made a mint.
Finding out just a little bit more about Sinclair. Make sure you've done everything you want to before proceeding to this point. I don't know what else was there. I don't see a gene bank. I think we already used the gene bank. Goal complete. Moving on. I think I'll stop the video there.
Once I lived a life of a millionaire. Didn't care. I carried.
Okay.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All rail cars.
Go ahead and save right there.
Travel is suspended until.
And we'll go ahead, stop there. Let's see, Little Sisters in the area. Awesome, it does tell us what we have. So we got 2 Little Sisters area that we can go pick up. Anyways, we'll stop the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We will continue on with this. Apparently, as you can see, we don't have an issue with checking the map. I don't know of anything else that can occur, but there is that. So we'll finish this when we can because, I mean, you know, because of my job. But we'll get to it when we can. As for the first game, I'm probably going to have to uninstall the remastered version, install the unremastered version, or just the regular version, I should say, the original, and we can push through with that. And then BioShock Infinite should be the last of the series with that. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna jump onto a different game, and I'll see you then.